Hi, I'm Phil Brock. This is Brock on Your Block. And this afternoon, we're at a barbershop, a portable barbershop, on the grounds of the Veterans Administration in West LA. I'm inside a compact, yet really well decorated barbershop on the Veterans Administration campus. This is the Freedom Barbershop, and I'm standing with the head barber. His name is
Dreamer.
Wait, your name is
Dreamer.
Dreamer.
Yes, it's my handle here. Everybody knows me as Dreamer, and I do have a legal name that I was born with, but my handle, if you will, was Dreamer.
Tell me why you're known as Dreamer.
Dreamers are medicine men, and we're women, and we are a third born to a family, and it has been a belief system with Native Americans that the Dreamer is a forecaster. He has an objectivity about things.
So now you are Native American.
Yes, I am. Yeah, we're of the Apache group, Southwest Arizona. We've been there for time immemorial. I think I don't know, several 100,000 years. We have survived.
I haven't been here that long, so under the new administration, I would be considered one of those immigrants.
Yeah.
Will you give me permission to stay?
Sure, of course. I love. We're all in this together, you know. And I think that what I bring to the table here is this idea. When we first, came back from that war in Vietnam, we were so badly received that I thought my activity here could bring the community together somehow. I did have 2 hair salons on the boulevard before I came here. But
On San Vicente.
On San Vicente Boulevard. I did 35 years as a hair salon person on the boulevard, so I kind of know the neighborhood a little bit, and I also knew the vets. I worked it both ways, I had this life over here where I come and escape and come here and do haircuts for the guys.
And for the veterans who live here, the
Yeah.
haircuts cost how much?
It's free. I do a whole week of
So
free.
hold on a minute. I just want to repeat that word. FREE for
Oh, yeah.
veterans. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite 4-letter words.
Yeah. Well, free is good because some of these guys are so down and out, but they do have a lot of dignity and a lot of pride. And so when they come in here, I treat everybody equally. Interfacing with the outside world is real healthy for the guys.
Now, I walked in Sunday and I paid for a haircut.
Yeah.
And you've seen, everyone, how much hair I have, but my haircut cost me $12. If someone from the public wants to come in and you're here, haircuts are $12. Is that correct?
Yes, correct, yeah. If they are interested in helping me help the vets, by patronizing me, that is a good thing because they can actually learn that the guys are like human beings like anybody else. That to me goes a long ways with what I'm about here.
You drive here once a month, and where do you drive here from?
Tombstone, that's in Arizona, Cochise County. I ride the train in, so that's...
Ride the train, okay.
I ride the train in and ride the train out. It's part of the ambience of coming to LA. I love LA. It's very... And the people here have been very, very helpful. So I always see LA with like fresh eyes,
How many years has this barbershop been here, and how many years have you been helping vets?
I'm looking at about 50 years.
Wait. Repeat that?
50 years, 50.
Wow.
I know that right after the Vietnam War, I started coming over here. And that was in 1968, I think.
And you were an engineer in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, I was a combat engineer, although I was not in combat. I never served in a battle. But the point is that when you're in the service, you're there and you are actually in commitment to being sent wherever our country wanted to put us. So I just know that these guys needed somebody that could kind of pat them on the back and a little bit of wisdom, which I've been around long enough to be able to say, hey, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. Be happy. The Dreamer is here. So that's how I give them that little bit of encouragement, that I think all of us lose along the way. When I look at this campus, I look at a very unique campus. These are a cross-section of the whole world. When you think about, we have every social economic level represented here, every professional, academia, we have every race and every theology also. So my thought that if I could come here as egomaniac I am, if I could help here, save one guy at a time with a haircut, I think it's the start towards, saving the whole world. I mean, I have brought the community here to get haircuts and have the campus here too.
The dedication of 50 years of being a barber here, plus having your real career in Brentwood, and now living in Arizona, and coming here for a week and a half, a month, is pretty extraordinary. And you told me, and I agree, a barber, a bartender, those are people who really communicate with their patrons. They communicate, they're psychologists, if you will.
That's right.
While those people are in the barber chair. And to me, I think that's really interesting. And we have so many veterans in the Westside area who are not on this campus who need help, as well as the people who are on this campus who need help.
Well, that's very true. When you look at the commitment, there's people that come in and do nice things for the vets. It's one day or one day a year. Then there's the professionals that come in, the doctors. There's a lot of professional young people here that they really mean well. Their heart's in the right place, and they're wanting to do the right thing for the right reason, for the right people. My position is different. I can't heal anybody. I'm not a doctor, but I think a little touch of home, so to speak, where no matter where you're at, if you have a place where you can sit and relax, and barbershops always serve that purpose. So I do have, I think, kind of a different viewpoint of what is going on here.
We were watching a patron getting a haircut a few minutes ago, and he stood up and said he felt so much better.
Us Indians believe in entertaining the spirit, and when it's all the dust settles and the cheering and we're all connected with a thin thread, if you will, called the spirit. And if you think about that and think in terms of techniques to entertain the spirit, it will always give you an objectivity, something bigger than us. And I think when I get here, I know that opportunity is right there in front of me, that I can make a big difference as to how this man is spirited or dispirited, and I can make a difference for that moment or for that time that he's
we've seen that over the last year, we've started to see progress at the Veterans Administration.
Yeah. I'm proud to be here, and it's such an opportunity for me to help, other human beings. We're all humans, so to speak. So an opportunity to really help someone that needs it.
Everyone should take advantage of taking time in their lives to lend a hand to others. Not for a hand out, but a hand up in life. And so many of our veterans come back from wartime, come back from harsh conditions, and they come back to a country that isn't always as appreciative as it should be.
Exactly. When I'm sure, like in your life and everybody's life that may be viewing this, we all have tragedy. We all have the knock on the door. We all have things that are challenging to us, and sometimes we weather it pretty good, but it takes its toll, over the year. I'm here for a reason. I can explain it this way, that maybe I'm trying to find my way home too. We're all trying to find ourselves and find the truth and find our way home. And when I help guys, and when you help somebody else, you feel good. You feel good about it. And there's a chemical called serotonin that we produce, and we feel good about it. I think it's just part of the human spirit. These guys need a second chance. They all got taken away from their worlds when they were in their teens, but when you never can go home. You understand that. So if we bring that a little bit to them, I think we can feel that we're doing our part. I always make this particular comment. I says, from my little trailer, I see the whole world in 5 minutes. And the reason I say that is because, America was a very unique, and I've learned since, that it was an experiment where people came here to be free. So I say freedom allows a human being to become, let's say, a dreamer. He thinks of things that he otherwise could never. If he's worried about other things, he does not have that creativity that is missing. I never thought about what really freedom was about till I got here and realized how important it is for people from all walks of life, from all over the world, continue to come here because of this that we call freedom.
America
And America
will always be
Always
a great
be.
experiment.
always. And I think it's very more crucial now than ever that we start to look at each other. We are different. I mean, I look different than you, and you have from a different background, but we all help each other out, and we all can make it work even better because it's just more interesting.
So good to see you.
Thank you, buddy.
buddy.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Now, this has been a great visit with Dreamer at the Freedom Barbershop. You don't have to travel all across the nation to get a haircut. You can just come here to this little oasis on the grounds of the Veterans Administration. It's only $12 for a haircut if you're not a veteran. If you're a veteran, haircuts are free. We're happy to have been here. For Brock and Your Block, I'm Phil Brock. We'll see you next time.